Hello, everyone. Please, if you can hear me, hi, Rose. If you can hear me, please kindly drop an emoji. Thank you. If you can hear me, please kindly drop an emoji so I know that you can hear me. Thank you. So we're just going to wait for others to join. We are going to wait for others to join. Thank you for joining. Please, if you can hear me, kindly drop an emoji so I know you can hear me, please. Thank you. All right. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for joining. So we're just going to wait for others to come, and in about 2 minutes, we can proceed. Thank you. Thank you, Independence Clothiers. Thank you. I hope you guys are good. I hope you're good. And I hope you're staying safe. Thank you. Thank you, Rose. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So this is going to be the official T-shirt for Umbrella for the African Child. As you can see, the children inside the African map. That is all we are all about, protecting children in Africa. So thank you, Rose. Thank you. Okay, so my name is Saosobigi Mensa, child advocate and a member of Umbrella for the African Child, in short, UTAC. So today I'm going to be talking about UTAC's project in Northeast Region, Ghana, where we visited 2 schools, Kukugbini and Saosobigi, in collaboration with Smiles Africa, Ekiakis Foundation, Hope for the African Child, Mago Foundation, and also supported by Okpe Ogun Foundation. So in my process of talking about the project, I'm also going to share the videos and pictures of the events there, so you get to find out everything that happened in Northeast Region. So I'm not just going to be talking, I'm also going to show you guys the videos and the pictures, so you get to find out everything that went on in Northeast Region, Ghana. This is actually our first ever live video, and I'm very, very happy about it. I'm super excited, a little bit nervous, but I know that I'm not here alone. You guys are here with me. So we're just gonna wait for 1 minute and we can proceed. So if you are here, kindly drop an emoji so I know that we are doing this together. Thank you. Thank you. So if you're here, kindly drop an emoji. Thank you. In about 1 minute, then we proceed with what I have to share. Thank you. Thank you, Gisa. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Gisa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Mina. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Umbrella for the African Child, UTAC, is a Pan-African organization that aims to ensure children in rural communities in Africa are properly fed and educated. We have successfully organized projects in Nigeria, such as Back to School. So I'm going to share a picture of our project that we've done in Nigeria, so you get to see it, such as Back to School. So as you can see on the screen, we've done Back to School in Nigeria, where we give our bags to students. And we've also done a project called My Body, My Will. My Body, My Will, where we educated teenage girls in Ajegunle about sexual education and how to protect themselves. We've also done projects like Merging Talent with Education. We've also done events like Merging Talent with Education, where we created a platform for students to showcase their talent in art. And we've also done feeding program. We've also done feeding program. Now this event, we go to different communities and then we support families with food items. And throughout last year, during the lockdown, we supported over 5,000 families in Ajegunle with food items. And we are still doing it, and we will always do it. So that is that about some of our projects in Lagos, Nigeria. So moving on, we're going to be talking about UTAC in Ghana and some of our successful projects that we've done in Ghana. All right, stay with me. Stay with me. So, to help us in this conversation, I highlighted some few points to help us stay on track. That is school challenges. So as you can see on your screen, we'll talk about the school challenge. We'll talk about our impact, talk about the solutions, and also talk about how collaboration has helped UTAC to create more impact, not just in Nigeria, but in Ghana too. All right, let's proceed. We're talking about Northeast region, Ghana. So before we traveled to Northeast region, we got a report from 2 teachers telling us about the school situation in these schools. That was Kukugbini and Saosobigi, how children were sitting on the floor, no books, nothing. So we asked for videos, because before we set out for any school outreach, we need to see the condition of the school so we know how best we can come in to support these children. They proceeded by sending the videos, and we watched the videos. I watched the videos, and I didn't watch it completely because of what I saw, how children are being, seated on the floor, no books, nothing, to see my nation's future being treated in that manner, it was heartbreaking. So I sent the videos to my partner, Ekakis Foundation, Ekakis Foundation, Ekakis Foundation. I'm so sorry, guys. That was my grammar. So I sent the videos to our partners, Ekakis Foundation, Mago Foundation, Smiles Africa, and Hope for the African Child, to see how best we can actually come in to support these children. And we all strategized, and on the 10th of May, I traveled to Northeast region to kickstart the project. My first visit, I went to the Chief's Palace, and I told them our intention in the community. And after that, the next day, I went to the school. Now, this video that I'm going to show you guys is not the video that was sent to me. This was actually the video that I recorded myself when I went to the school. So you can see children seated on the floor, no chair, how the class is choked. Now this is my nation's future, and we say we are experiencing quality education in Ghana. How is this quality education? How is this quality education? This is not quality education. How can they be experiencing this type of education in Ghana? And it makes me beg the question, are we really achieving the SDG goals number 4 in Ghana? We are not. We are actually not achieving the goal. And this was another video that I recorded of another class. And you can see the children. They don't have chairs. As you can see, they don't have chairs at all. Nothing. Isn't this pathetic? I saw this video, and whilst I was recording this video, right where I was standing, I froze. Right where I was standing, I froze. Because I could see the sadness in these children's eyes. I could see that they want to learn, but they are not supported with the items, the right materials that they need to learn. I could see that. And after school was over, I met the teachers, and I also spoke to the kids to have conversation with them so they can tell us what exactly is going on and how can we also help them. Now we know that we came here for a mission, that's to support them with chairs, but we also want to know how can we help them more. And after my interaction with the students and the teachers, a carpenter was contacted to provide desks, bench for these children. Okay, and whilst I was waiting for the carpenter to be done with the chairs and desks, I volunteered to be a teacher. I volunteered to be a teacher in the school, and it was very interesting. So I volunteered to be a teacher in the school. As you can see that kid on the floor. This was when we haven't provided the desks yet. And this school is Saosobigi. This is Saosobigi MA. You can see they are so eager to learn, but they are not being supported. Right? Right. So this live video is to tell you all what we've been up to, what we're actually doing when it comes to Umbrella for the African Child, how education means so much to us as an organization. Now, after seeing all these challenges, after seeing these children seated on the floor, no books, some of them using ground as their substitute book, especially when it comes to mathematics. They don't have books to calculate. They calculate on the floor. That's not quality education. And education is the key to any nation's development. And how can we develop if our education system is very bad? If the system is not including children in rural villages, in rural communities? That's no education. That's no education. And after everything, after my finding, on the 21st of May, we donated bench and then decks to Saosobigi School. After all my finding, everything, interaction with the students, we donated bench to the class. Now this is primary 6. We donated bench, standard decks to the class. Now this is 4-seater. So that means 4 people can actually sit on this. This was the class situation when I got to the school. There was nothing in the classroom. The only thing that was in the classroom was the board. See, the only thing in the classroom was the board. There was nothing else. No bench, no chair, nothing. So, which means that when the children come to school, they sit on the floor. They go straight to the ground. They go straight to the ground. And this is what we did. This is what we did. You can see the transformation. Before and after. Before and after. Now my next slide is the children. Now take a look. So now when they come to school, they don't sit on the floor. They have a decks. They have chairs. Now isn't this what quality education means? Isn't this what quality education means? See how excited they are to learn. See how excited they are to learn. Now this was the primary 6 section, and we did the same thing too for the KG section. Now I showed this video before. Now this was the KG section. Okay, this was the KG section. There was nothing there. There was nothing there. This was before. And this was after. And this was after. So now the children have bench that they can sit on, instead of them sitting down on the floor. And see how excited they are. Now, when a teacher comes to class, now he can teach well. They can teach well. These children can come to school with excitement to learn. This is what quality education means. Now, everything in Saosobigi. That was the first school that we visited. We did the donation on the 21st of May. 21st of May. And on the 26th of May, I traveled to Kukugbini. So I'm going to share a video of Kukugbini. Now, this was another school. This is Kukugbini Primary School, also in Northeast region. The same condition. Children sit on the floor. What they used to sit is a stick. This is the condition. How sad. When I went to the school, I nearly cried. to see these children being treated in this way. And some of these children, they don't take education seriously. And I don't blame them. Why should they take education seriously when the school condition discourages them from taking education seriously? Education, like I said earlier, education is the key to any nation's development. How can we develop if our education system is bad? It doesn't carry the students along. It doesn't help support these children. It's sad. Now this school, this is kukugbini. Now this was the condition of the students. And this was after. This was what we did for them. And this was the transformation. We supported them with 4-seater standard decks. So now they can come to school and learn. Learning environment becomes good for these children, for the next generation of young leaders. And we didn't just give them decks. We didn't just give them bench. We also supported them with book. We also supported them with books. Because when I went to the school, only a handful of them had books. And some of them have just one book for 8 subjects. One book for 8 subjects. And now they have more than one book to write on. This was Saosobigi. This was Saosobigi. And this was kukugbini. So Mago Foundation supported us with their book. So they all have more than one book to make learning good. So all the videos that you saw was our impact. How we donated about 300 notebooks to both schools. 300 notebooks to both schools. And then we supported both schools with 15 standard decks. Both schools with 15 standard decks and benches. That was our impact in North Region, Saosobigi and kukugbini. And the excitement, the joy on not just the children's faces, but parents' faces. The excitement alone says it all. The excitement, the joy alone says it all. It says it all. It says it all. So, we wouldn't have done none of this without the help of Smiles Africa, Ekiakis Foundation, Homeland Ghana, Hope for the African Child. We wouldn't have made this possible without the help of these amazing organizations that knows what education is. They came on board and they supported. So I want to also use this opportunity to urge NGOs to do more of collaboration instead of competition. We can do so much impact will be made if we collaborate instead of compete. If UTAC decided to compete with other organizations, we wouldn't have even done this. We wouldn't have done what we did in Nigeria. We wouldn't be doing what we are doing in Nigeria, and we wouldn't be doing what we're doing in Ghana. Everything that we've been doing over the past 2 years is as a result of effective collaboration. So I urge NGOs and founders to take collaboration seriously. take collaboration seriously. And we're going to talk about, lastly, it's going to be the solution. So lastly is going to be the solution. Now, when I went to Northeast region, I saw a lot of dedicated teachers that really want to teach these children, but without support. Moving forward, I urge Ghana Education Service and any other education body to make sure that they include schools in rural villages, in rural communities, not just in Ghana, but also in Nigeria, because schools in these communities are on the verge of collapsing. Without the support of the education service, they will collapse. So I urge education body to take education seriously in rural communities. And in Ghana, I urge the Ghana Education Service, because they post teachers to rural communities. And these teachers complain that they are not being supported. They don't have books to teach these kids. So I urge them to also support these teachers that they send to these communities to teach these kids. Now, a lot of these teachers want to really make an impact with these children. But because of the lack of support, from the Ghana Education Service, they lose interest in teaching. And some of them end up asking for transfer to another place, to a better place. So if the Ghana Education Service want to keep teachers in rural communities, then they need to support them. They need to give them the materials and the tools needed to teach these children. So that is that about our project in Northeast region, Ghana. I hope I've explained everything. And to everyone who joined us, thank you all so much. This is UTAC, Umbrella for the African Child. We are passionate about children. Our one word is children, and we are committed, passionate in making sure that they develop and we give them the support needed to grow. So once again, I want to say thank you all for joining this live. I wanted to keep it brief and to talk about our impact here in Northeast region, Ghana. So there are so many things that are cooking up when it comes to UTAC. There are so many projects coming up. So just make sure to follow Umbrella for the African Child. Keep up to date with our project and support the movement. This movement is for children, not just in Ghana, not just in Nigeria, but children across Africa. So once again, thank you all for joining. Thank you all for joining this live video. Thank you all. Before I end this video, if you have any suggestion or any contribution or any questions to ask regarding our project, please feel free to ask. And if there's nothing, we're just going to end it. So we wanted to come here and talk about our project. So if you have any contribution, suggestion, comment, please kindly do so. Thank you. Thank you, Gamel, for joining. Thank you, Lucia, for joining. Thank you, Prosper, for joining. Thank you, Rose, for joining. Thank you, Independence Cluster, for joining. Thank you, Gisa, for joining. Thank you to everyone who joined. And I also want to use this opportunity to also say a very big thank you to UTAC volunteers in Lagos, Nigeria. They are doing incredible job, amazing job. These are young, dedicated people that are doing amazing things in Lagos, Nigeria. So I want to say thank you to UTAC volunteers in Lagos, Nigeria. So Gesa, thank you for your question. Yeah, so I sent the video to the CS. So in Ghana, there's something they call CS. That's like in the education sector. So I sent my findings to them, and according to them, they said that they are going to do something about the situation in these schools. Now, it is not just in Kukugbini and Saosobigi. The problem is everywhere. We also did a project in Kumasi where I went to Pechi, number 2. The situation is still the same. So when I go to these communities, I take a video and I send it to the CS. And according to them, they said that they are going to do something about it. And I told them that now, NGOs, we will always play our part. We will always try to support these children. But the bigger work is on the Ghana Education Service. It's on them, and they need to make sure that they take a step in ensuring that these children experience quality education. So according to them, they promise that they are going to see to it that these children are supported with more chairs, bench, and books. Thank you, Gisa, for your question. So if there's no more question, thank you, Gamel, for your comment. So if there's no more question, all right. All right. So if there's no more question or contribution, I want to say thank you all to everyone for joining UTAC first ever live video. I was a little bit nervous, but along the way, I found my ground, because this is what we are passionate about, to speak the truth and to also help children in these communities. So once again, thank you all for joining this live video, and I hope to see you all on our next live video. Thank you.